Hello there my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon White version, Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we arrived here in Nacrene City, we were going to go in search of everything else that's going on with Team Plasma. We're going to try to crack the code and the mystery behind it. It looks like everybody has been gathered up right outside of the Nacrene City Museum, which is really good for us. Also, once again, thank you guys for your tips and your comments. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a like, as it's much appreciated. And let's go ahead and see what the gym leaders are talking about. I looked into that. Impressive as always. But you know, we're lucky because what if Team Plasma noticed that old stone that time? That's a good point. So it looks like Lenora has actually had a stone with her this whole time, even since when Team Plasma came in here looking for the way to revive the other dragon. I suppose that the Dark Stone was here all along, and that Team Plasma just sort of overlooked it because they were so keen on finding what they needed to revive Reshiram. So let's see what Lenora has to say, though. I see. If things don't go as planned, you'll use this Dark Stone. You'll protect the ideal future for us in Pokemon. Rodri, we're counting on you. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have obtained the Dark Stone, and that is the stone that is going to be used to revive Zekrom. Now, little do these gym leaders know that we already have Zekrom on our team, and we are that champion of old, that champion of legend. We have helped out the Unova region who knows how many times, and we're back to do it yet again. Rodri, go to Opelucid City. The gym leader of that city uses Dragon-type Pokemon. Okay, so Opelucid City is where we're going to be going next. So as I said, guys, there's going to be a lot for us left to do. We still have a lot of cities we need to explore, a couple routes we need to go through. So Opelucid City is where we will be going next, and I'm really excited for that. I still have Jet on our team. Everybody is still at the same levels that they were, because I don't think it'll be too difficult making our way to that part of town. But if you guys really think about it, we really have a lot of area in Unova that we haven't explored yet, so there's still quite a bit to do. So we go from Icarus City through the Two-Blind Bridge, and that's going to take us straight to where we need to go. So about time, let's go ahead and make our way there then. We can just fly, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and surf. We can fly straight to Icarus City, and from there I'm gonna try to find our way through this place, because I know that we can get a little lost in areas that we do not know a whole lot about. Now, the cool thing is that we did have the chance to clear up a lot of the areas here in Icarus City, so we caught a lot of Pokemon that were surrounding this place, and the fact that we did that is going to allow us to make our way through the Two-Blind Bridge without having to worry about all of that. So we'll be able to progress straight through it. So let's go ahead and make our way to the Two-Blind Bridge then. We're in Route 8, and if I remember correctly, this is where the Two-Blind Bridge is at, but I just gotta figure out where exactly it was. I'm pretty sure it's past all these people. Don't worry, I think you'll be okay and you won't have to battle them. With that though, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have made it, and about time we've actually made it to this place, the Two-Blind Bridge. Before, there were a couple plasma grunts blocking this place, so it's kind of cool that we're finally able to go through it. As I've been traveling lately, things like what I could do with my life and what I want to do, but I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Lisa, and then how cool it would be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. If that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to know a lot about Pokemon, so would you please battle me? Here we go, Rodri versus Bianca. So let's go ahead and take on Bianca. It's been a while since we battled her. We've been battling Sharon quite a bit. So let's see what Bianca's been doing with her team as well. She's got a Venomoth. Oh, this is going to be a super easy battle for us. I have Jet up in front, and now Jet is just going to go ahead and get this going. We're going to go straight away for the Air Slash. I'm pretty sure that's going to KO the little Venomoth. It feels so great having another Pokemon to be able to throw into the mix of things. I gotta tell you guys, it's really nice. I know I was saying that I'm gonna mix up our team a little bit, and that's something that I've been thinking quite a bit about. We are so close to the Elite Four, though, that I don't want to do anything too drastic considering how great our team has done so far. I think Jet is very good for filling in for Miss Piggy. Now, I do want to find Flamethrower. I know that you can get Flamethrower in this game. I just haven't had the chance to actually find it yet. I believe that you find it normally after defeating the Elite Four, so if we can't find it before that, we might be having a little bit of a tougher time with Jet's moveset, but I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out. Next up is a Poliwrath. We're actually doing really good against Bianca. So by all means, let's keep whooping her butt. I hope you guys are having a great week. What just came out recently was Pokemon Go, and I gotta tell you guys, it seems like everybody is talking about it. It seems like every single person has downloaded it or is playing it. You know, I feel like all of my friends have reached out to me and been like, yo, how much have you got done on Pokemon Go? Have you had the chance to go out there and explore yet? And I'm just sitting here like, you know, I've only caught that, you know, Squirtle that was chilling in my room. I haven't really had the chance to go out and find other Pokemon or the gyms or all these really cool things that I hear they added, but it's something that I definitely want to give a go. Get it? A Pokemon Go. So hopefully I'll get the chance to go and drive around and see what I can find. If I find any legendaries, I think I'll be flipping out, and I'm really excited to give this game a shot. I know that a lot of people have been waiting for Pokemon Go for quite a while, and it's great that it's so accessible and so many more people are going to have the chance to play it. So I'm just really, you know, looking forward to just playing it and just having a little bit of fun with it. I think it's cool that they're finally bringing some Pokemon games to, you know, to your phone, and you can just mess around with it. It'll be so nice, and hopefully it only gets better from here. If we could just improve Pokemon Go, who knows what could happen. Pokemon could be very real. We're very close to it already. Who knows in a couple years what could happen, guys. So it looks like Bianca is going to continue on her journey, though. Regardless of that, let's continue going ourselves, and I'm just gonna talk around with these people. Once in a while, you'll find that they hold an item, and as I said, I really want to make sure that we end up finding ourselves a nice TM or something good here. If we could find either Earthquake or Flamethrower, I think I would be very happy. So we have made it to the two-blind bridge. This is such a weird little bridge. It looks like there's somebody standing there at the end of that bridge too. I'm not even sure if you can catch a Pokemon here, but what the fudge? I think we all know who this is. What is he doing here? Come! Ghetsis, we brought you the one you wanted. Excellent. It seems that you have obtained the Dark Stone. I congratulate you on a job well done. It is my Lord N's thought that the two holders of the legendary Pokemon should put their beliefs on the line and strive to find which is the true hero. This is not necessary, however. From his infancy, I provided him with the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokemon. Such purity of purpose is his. The liberation of Pokemon of which Team Plasma speaks is the separation of Pokemon from foolish people. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokemon. The preparations are complete. When my perfect plan is set in motion, first a few gullible Pokemon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokemon. Then that number will become 100, then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will become unable to fight us. Having a Pokemon will be considered a bad thing. Even people like the sad little Bianca, whose Pokemon was stolen in Castalia, will be unable to face public opinion. That's the kind of world we'll make. You may have the stone, but there's no chance whatsoever the legendary Pokemon will accept you as the hero. So if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokemon, I suggest you search for some courage. Because you're gonna need it. Well, with that, guys, it looks like Ghetsis doesn't believe that we are the other chosen hero. But I gotta tell you guys, it kind of feels good that we're gonna prove him wrong. We already have the Zekrom with us, so how much more wrong can we prove this guy? Hey, what's up, dude? The pitcher throws his first pitch. Alright, man, what are you gonna throw at us? TM56 Fling. That's actually a really cool way to give us a TM. If only we could find all our TMs by having them thrown at us, you know, by some random guy. We made it through the two-blind bridge. Now, where the heck are we exactly? We must be very close to Opelucid City. I think this might be the route right before it. This is Route 9. The cool thing is that we could also catch a Pokemon here in Route 9 because we haven't caught one before, so that's something that we're going to have to keep in mind as well. Let's go ahead and challenge the first trainer here on Route 9, and let's see what he's going to have on him. He's got one Pokemon. It's going to be a coughing. I think we're going to be A-okay, guys. I am not too worried about it. So continuing talking about Pokemon Go, because a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about it, I got to tell you, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I am super excited to try it out. I really hope that I'll be able to climb a mountain and find a legendary there, or just go to a lake and find a water Pokemon there. If that's how they do it, I am really, really looking forward to it. I've heard that there are libraries that are certain areas considered like Pokemon shops or things of that sort. There's a whole lot of stuff going on with that whole Pokemon Go thing. I just gotta get into it and, you know, see what it's all about. I hope that you guys have been having a good time with it, though, and enjoying it if you are as well. Maybe you guys could give me, you know, some good advice on how to successfully catch a bunch of Pokemon on there. What is this? The Shopping Mall 9? Okay, we can make our way inside of this place and check it out. The Shopping Mall 9. It's called 9 because it's on Route 9. This looks a little bit strange. I don't really know what there is to do here. Never really heard of this place, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Now, as I said, we can catch a Pokemon here in Route 9. So let's go ahead and run around and see what kind of Pokemon we're going to find. Oh, wow. Okay. Petty Little. Here we go. Let's catch this Pokemon. I'm gonna hope that we probably won't KO this thing. I mean, look at this thing. I believe we're going to be A-okay. I'm just going to go ahead and send out Bello. This poor little thing going up against our really strong team. And you know what? The thing is, our team isn't even that strong yet. It's not like we're all level 40s, which I think might be something that we need to do. So I'll keep that in mind for next time as well. Teaching, you know, training all of our Pokemon up to level 40, I think would be really, really good. That'll be something that I work on. So let's go ahead and see if we can just throw the Ultra Ball and catch this little Pokemon right off the bat. If we can just catch this guy and continue going, this would be very, very good for us. We've actually been catching a lot of Pokemon on our first tries, and there we have it. Gotcha. It was caught. Let's go ahead and give this Pokemon a nickname then. And I believe this Pokemon is a grass type. It is a bulb Pokemon. It says they prefer moist, nutrient-rich soil. The areas where Pettilittle live are good for growing plants. Let's give this guy a nickname then. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just name this little guy after something in its name, or little gal, I guess you could say. So we're just gonna go ahead and call this Pokemon right what I just called it. We are gonna call this Pokemon Little. So with that, Little has been transferred to the PC, and it looks like we added another Pokemon. Very cool. I don't think there's much left to do on this route now, so we are finally going to be making our way to Opelucid City, which should hold the last gym in this game, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it to Opelucid City. This is it. And what's up, Alder?
Hello, Rodri, this way. Ghetsis, what a liar. Desperately trying to con everyone with his speech. That's correct. Our Lord N has combined his power with the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon and intends to create a new world. We herald the return of the hero of Unova, founder of this region. Pokemon are different from people. They are living beings who contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. They are beings whose greatness we should acknowledge. Beings who should be freed from our oppression. We, Team Plasma, invite you to join us. We all want to create a new world where people and Pokemon are both free. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, please release your Pokemon. And so I end my plea to you today. Thank you one and all for your attention.
Well, guys, it looks like Team Plasma is heading on out, but they've began asking people to release their Pokemon, and I gotta tell you, that worries me just a little bit. How far have the plans gone already?
What was that about? That speech was off the charts strange.
The cooperation of people and Pokemon is how Unova came to exist to begin with. If a Pokemon really didn't want anything to do with humans, it'd simply leave. Capturing a Pokemon in a Pokeball doesn't mean you've captured its heart. Let's go, Rodri!
So it looks like there are a couple people over here chilling as well, and these are Iris and Drayden. Now, depending on the game you're playing, whether it's black or white, you're gonna have a different gym leader here, so just a heads up. Lucky for us, since it is a Randomizer Nuzlocke, we are just gonna have random Pokemon coming at us anyways, so it's not like that matters, right? We just gotta jump into the mix and hope that we come out on top and none of our Pokemon get KO'd. So we don't even have the chance of, you know, being happy about which gym leader we get. We're just gonna get whatever Pokemon are meant for us, and hopefully we'll be able to make make our way through this gym, which should be a Dragon-type gym, but not today.
Dragon-type Pokemon get along so well.
That's right, Iris. The ones who make Pokemon battle are their trainers. And it's so the trainers and the Pokemon can get to know each other better. I'm going to the Pokemon League. No, I guess in this case I should say I'm returning to the Pokemon League. Of course, I'll defeat N. I'll teach him about the beauty of this world where Pokemon and trainers live together in harmony. Also, Rodri, I'll wait for your arrival.
So it looks like Alder is going to head back to the Pokemon League, and we are pretty much just ready to take on the Opelucid Gym, and then we'll be right at the Pokemon League ourselves.
Is he okay? He looked kinda scary.
Don't worry, Iris. Here's the strongest trainer in all of Unova. Well, Rodri, is it? Come to my home. As Alder asked, I'll tell you everything I can about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Iris, child, please show the way.
You bet! If it's Opelucid City, I can take you anywhere. As for the story of Reshiram and Zekrom, we'll tell you all we know about it. This way.
Okay, cool. So Iris is going to give us a little bit of a tour of Opelucid City that way. And before we head down to Drayden's place and get told the story of it, you know what? We need to heal up our Pokemon. It's just one of those things that I feel like we just need to do. It's always good to heal up your Pokemon. This makes them happy. This keeps them on your side. This is why they're always, you know, super pumped and ready to battle for you. You gotta treat them well. That's what you gotta do. You know, make sure you guys treat your Pokemon well. Give them a little bit of Pokesnacks once in a while. You know, heal them up a little bit extra just for fun. You know, that's what you gotta do. Okay, let's go ahead and check out Drayden's place, though, and we are about to hear the story of Zekrom and Reshiram, which is really cool. So this is Drayden's house.
This is it!
Okay, she's gonna go inside, and let's follow along as well then. I'm ready to hear a story. I love stories.
I'll explain. What are you holding is the Dark Stone. Zekrom, who will likely awaken from the stone, and Reshiram, who's already awake, were once the same Pokemon.
That single dragon Pokemon, along with twin heroes, brought a new region into being. And people and Pokemon had happy lives.
One day, however, the twin heroes, the older brother who sought the truth, and the younger brother who sought ideals, began to argue about how to decide which one of them was right. The single Dragon-type Pokemon that had been with them all that time split its body into two. One sided with the older brother and the other with the younger.
In its pursuit of truth, the white Dragon-type Pokemon sought to usher in a new and better world. Its name was Reshiram. And the other, the black Dragon-type Pokemon, sought ideals and ushered in a new world, the world of hope. Its name was Zekrom.
Because the two of them were once the same entity, their battle raged endlessly and neither one could be declared the winner. They simply exhausted themselves. The twin heroes proclaimed that there was no one side that was right and seized the conflict. But the two heroes' sons started
the battle again, and an instant later, Reshiram and Zekrom destroyed Unova with fire and lightning. Then they disappeared. But with people who work with Pokemon in the right way, we don't have to worry anymore about the world being destroyed. I mean, Reshiram and Zekrom worked hard for everyone and made a new region, so this should be alright, I think.
True. Pokemon cannot speak. People may hurt Pokemon even more by imposing their selfish thoughts on them, but no matter what, Pokemon people will believe in each other and need each other and will continue to live together.
Yeah, so I'm never gonna forgive Team Plasma for trying to steal Pokemon.
So with that, guys, it looks like we have heard the story about Zekrom and Reshiram, and we are ready to awaken the legendary dragon ourselves. But before that, we need to take on the gym leader of Opelucid City, which turns out to be Iris. So very cool. It looks like Iris is going to be all excited to battle us, and I'm very looking forward to seeing what kind of Pokemon she has as well. So let's go ahead and just check upstairs really quick. You never know what Drayden could be hiding in here. I guess he's got people up here. He's got a football player. He just has some of the weirdest people up here. I'll take a floatstone, though. I feel like we just found a floatstone earlier, though, so we might not need to have another one. Let's check if she has anything for us as well. Do you have an item for us? We'll take it. She gave us a ring target. Okay, we'll take that as well. So it looks like we're done here in Drayden's house for now, guys. As you all just heard, there is a lot going on in Unova. Everybody's trying to bring back these legendary Pokemon. Everybody's trying to create a new world here in this place. So it's something that we're going to have to stop, and we will continue that next time. So make sure you guys give this video a like. You know, leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.